Figured you guys make a quick video. I'm doing the brakes on a 2011 Mustang. First thing you want to do is take off your lug nuts. I'm not doing the rotors. She just wants to do the pads. So I'll show you how to do the front and the rear. It's a 12mm socket. Take out these two 12mm bolts in the back. So what you do is take a flat screwdriver and stick it between the holes and push, and it'll compress the piston some. Pop off the front, pop off the back. Sometimes make note of what your pads look like, because sometimes they'll be made a little bit different. Sometimes the indicator's on the front, sometimes it's on the back. Sometimes when you get your pads, you'll have this little piece of paper on the back. Go ahead and peel that off. And you put them back in the same way you took them off. Caliper compressor tool, stick it in the center. You can also use like a C-clamp. Compress it until it's flat. You don't want to ram it in there, but you want to have it compressed all the way. And once you feel it stop, don't try to push it any farther. Put your bolts back in. Tighten it all down. Front. Now as you get to the back, 13mm on the rear. Make sure you get your e-brake off. Pull your pads off. It's the back, it's got a rear indicator. This is the front. Now for the rear of these, here, come over here a little bit. For the rear brakes, it's got these little notches in here. You cannot compress those with a caliper compressor. You're probably going to go somewhere like an auto parts store, or if you own the tools, you have to buy a specialty tool for it. It's got these little prongs on the end of it. Pretty much what they do is they sit in there. Sometimes you gotta go through and get a different size. But they also have adapters that you put on to make them fit in place. And that one fits. So what you do is take a little tool and put it over the back side of it like that. Put your adapter over top of it. Set it inside. And all you gotta do is just tighten up against it while it's in those two little slots. Once you get it tight, you'll be able to turn it in. And once you get it fit up in there, you'll be able to turn it. Sometimes they're a little tough to get started. Once you get them started, they start turning. You got to make sure you keep some pressure on that, or else you won't be able to keep it in the slots on the caliper. And this one does take a little longer to do. And you're going to compress it all the way until it stops turning. Once it stops, don't try to force it any farther. Just go ahead and just stop. Make sure you put your pads back in the same way they come out. make sure you have these little pieces on the back. Push them in. If you don't, you'll end up not getting them to go anywhere. And then it's got the little springs on top. You're gonna have to push down in order to put the bolts in. Just enough pressure just to push it down to line it up. And after that, you're gonna tighten your bolts back up. And that's how you do the rear. Now you just put your wheel on and move to the other side.